I am Priscilla Eversole.
And where do you go to school?
I go to Gordon College. I was introduced to the Hill probably my sophomore year because my friends went there.
Hi, my name is Jay Monroe. As a student of Endicott, which is one of the college ministries that Becky has been a part of leading, I was a student there for the first 2 years, had very little connection with any other Christians, and at a point in my spiritual walk where it was basically sink or swim. And
Hi, so I'm a student at UMass Lowell up here, near Boston, sort of. And really all I wanted to share was that being a Christian on campus, you're an anomaly. It's weird to be a Christian on campus. Your professors try to talk you out of it in class. Other students definitely think you're a freak. Nobody says God bless you. Just sort of things like that. So as a student, you're always looking for support and just how to be encouraged in your walk as a Christian.
I'll tell you that up here, it's a dark place spiritually. I know it may be hard for you to relate to being down south with all the college ministries you had. Before Becky's ministry, there were no college ministries on campus.
Tell me where you're from.
I'm from Pensacola, Florida. Christianity is so ingrained in the South. Everybody, I'd say the majority of people have heard the gospel. Whereas in the Northeast, the culture unfortunately has become so cold, no pun intended, to Christianity, and it's not something common. I'd say the majority of people up here do not or have not understood or heard the gospel in its truest form. I don't think that's the case. So,
being in New England, people are very cold-hearted, and I feel like you are always being watched, no matter where you are or what you're doing. If you're so-called a Christian, they expect you to act differently.
New England is a place with an amazing spiritual heritage. You think back to the Second Great Awakening, Jonathan Edwards, and in Massachusetts, not too far away from this area. And where we are today, based on kind of in the cultural landscape of our entire country, when you think about it, we're just in so much need of spiritual leaders, and it's such a barren land in many respects that is in some ways opposed to Christianity, if not just apathetic to Christianity.
College kids need God more than ever. They think they can do it all themselves. They think they got their future in their own hand, and they think that money is going to buy prosperity, success, and happiness, but that's not it.
What are you excited about with ministry on these college campuses?
I think I'm excited about just making that cultural link, finding some bridges that we have in common. And I'm excited about hopefully on campuses engaging with people who are kind of in that mode where they're figuring themselves out and they are wanting to help, they're wanting justice to be done, and kind of coming to them and saying, we're on the same page as you are. Let me tell you why we are how we are, though. We believe that Christ has called us to love our neighbor, and I'm excited about building those bridges and not shutting out that culture, but seeing the things that we have in common with that culture as Christians and taking it a step farther, which of course is the gospel.
The purpose of a group is to really come along students to reach other students. Part of it is to just come together and worship, but then another part of it is for those students to be encouraged to go out and minister to the non-Christians and other Christians. And
I'm really excited to be on the college campuses and be God's hands and feet and be that role model or that friend to a kid to a college student that's lonely, that just want a friend or want someone to relate with.
Boston's the best.
On behalf of everybody up here who parks their car in Harvard Yard, I'm going to be supporting her, and as a supporter, I would like to ask you to also support Becky and be a part of what God's doing up here in Boston. We love it up here. It's a special culture. We can't forget Boston for Jesus, so please remember that.